Pedro.
No, cállate, güey.
Alright, and you probably knew about how a certain singer by the name of Rihanna made friends with the monsters under her bed.
What?
Or
No.
something. Isn't that her song? Whose song is it?
I think so. I'm not sure. Yeah, you're probably right. I don't fucking know.
I don't know. We'll put if I'm right, we'll put it there. If I'm wrong,
I feel like I should know this.
Who knows? Anyway, but have you ever heard of Monsters in the Walls?
Monsters in the Walls, like people?
I don't know.
Like what?
Voices, rumblings.
No, I've never really heard of.
I mean, sometimes
creepy.
you have like a rodent maybe up in the roof or somewhere.
Yeah, okay,
Well,
you're right.
this toddler, I believe he was age 5,
Okay.
was hearing some things in his walls, and he told his parents there was a monster in the walls. The parents went to investigate, and they too were like, there's something weird going on in here. So they tear the wall open. What do you think they found?
First of all, can we decide that a toddler is not 5 years old?
Well, I was gonna say, look, I think
I got stuck on that moment. I'm like, that's not a toddler anymore.
Okay,
that's
I think he was 3.
That's a small. Okay, I'll give you that one for a toddler.
I think he was 3.
I couldn't let that one go, you know. But okay, what did we think it was in there? What kind of sound was it though? Like, did they give a descriptor? Or would they give it away?
It would give it away.
It would give it away? Okay. I'm assuming it was loud. I mean, a raccoon would be like pretty regular. I don't have to make a story from it. How about like some kind of fucking iguana or something?
No.
I don't know.
Try 50,000 bees.
Oh, it was buzzing.
Bunch of buzzing. I mean,
nah.
if you've ever been around a swarm of bees, that's loud.
Yeah.
But that's usually only like 1,000 maybe. 50,000 is insane.
That's the whole house. That
Yeah,
has
probably.
to be. Holy shit, that's a lot of bees. That's a lot of. I've had one instance where like I had to hit the deck because we were playing a baseball game in high school and bees flew over and we all just it was pretty loud. What the 50,000 bees?
50,000 bees.
That's a lot of bees.
So I'll pull up the specs right now, but yeah, you gotta wonder like.
Did they not notice like little bees every once in a while? Like,
They had to be getting outside somehow.
right? It would
very
just
regularly.
They have to, yeah, like I think with that many bees, you would hear them. You would hear them at way less than 50,000. They just heard this.
Yep. So first of all, it was a 3-year-old. This is in North Carolina, and using a thermal camera, they uncovered a 100-pound beehive within the wall.
100 pounds of bees.
So yeah, the infrared lit up like a Christmas tree inside of the daughter's closet, and the hive housed more than 50,000 bees.
That hive worked. They put in work. 50,000 bees, Jesus.
And so they're trying to save all the bees, and the damages is costing them over $20,000 after insurance.
Wait, 50,000? 150,000.
$20,000 is the cost, but 50,000 bees.
Oh shit, 20. Damn, that's a lot of damage for bees.
I'd live with a broken wall for the rest of my life.
Fuck 20K. We moving.
Yeah.
It's over. Like
It's a fixer-upper.
Yeah. Here's 20K for me to my apartment for the next couple of years.
Yeah, for
just
real.
like the starting investment into that. Cause hell no.
Yeah. I mean, I know we're low on bees, but like, if I got a crap ton of bees in my walls, I might be inclined to kill them.
Yeah, no. Like the house is burning. I burn it down.
Cause yeah,
I gotta burn it down.
If you gas the bees, that's probably gotta be what, 1K max, and then removal fees maybe of that giant beehive.
I don't know.
But if you tear the wall open, remove the bees as a whole hive, and relocate them to nature, that's gotta be. That's the reason why it's 20K. I mean,
that's damn. I can't picture that because imagine how much manpower it would take to relocate so many fucking bees. Like, and then at that point, then it goes to more the legality. Like, okay, let's say there's 50,000 bees in your wall, and then you have to remove them, right? It's gonna charge you 20,000. Like, why is the homeowner held responsible for that? Like they didn't like put the bees in there. They didn't let the bees go in there.
But at the same time, I feel like it's maybe their choice to save the bees instead of just killing all the bees. So they're kind of doing this to themselves, even if it is the right thing to do.
I mean, are they allowed to kill the bees? Can they exterminate them?
I don't know. It's not in the article.
Hmm.
If you are an environmental lawyer, let us know.
Yeah, no.
Call 555-5555.
How many was that?
I'm not sure.
Was that 10 numbers?
But I mean, I'll tell you what. I think they're taking the
1-5.
wrong angle here, Ed. I think they needed to turn this house into a walk-in bee museum.
The fuck's that? Just come in with a jar of honey, like empty jar, and you like, I need a refill right
There's
quick.
got to be a way to monetize this.
I gotta figure out how to make money on this thing. It's simply too good.
So, and that's
It
what
could
I'm
be an
getting at.
attraction. You're right.
Either milk your own honey or
You make the honey theme park behind it and shit.
yeah, there's something.
Honey Nut Cheerio is the fucking mascot for the theme park.
You think
Hey,
they should get a
Cheerios, hey.
sponsorship?
Cheerios, come on, hey, when you make it, free passes for life. What the fuck? I don't know. You have to. You would hope you could monetize it, but that's also a daunting task.
Yeah, no.
It's a lot.
It's a worse idea than opening up a restaurant, for Christ's sake.
Fuck, yeah.
Just speaking numbers wise, guys. We love you, restaurant business.
DoorDash, we love you.
You wonder if they gaslighted the kid at all? Mommy, there's monsters! Shut up, Billy! Fucking idiot.
Fucking kid. Imagine this kid's traumatized from like years of fucking hearing voices, and she's imagining shit at night. Like, just examining the room because he hears this little fucking whisper when it's actually been bees buzzing, so his head's starting to fucking just
And he gets like bee stings all over his body, and he's like,
waking up.
Mom's like, where did you get these? She's like, the monster in the closet.
My sister. That was what the fuck? Dead sister come back to life.
Yeah, it's like the movie Cobweb from 2023 with Lizzie Kaplan.
Cobweb. Are there any spiders in that?
If you're an arachnophobe, there's one spider. it's
Why the fuck is this movie called Cobweb?
It's a good point.
There's one spider in the movie. Like, does this spider grow up to be fucking giant mutant spider?
You can't call it crazy bitch in the walls.
I mean, you could.
I guess you could.
Ooh, man. I mean, there's a lot of names you can choose about a ghost story about a kid on the wall.
Yeah, I guess you do have a lot to pull from.
The sound, some fucking stupid shit, the whisper.
Yeah.
What?
Wow.
Cobwebs, one spider.
Anyway, segue.
Yes.
Money doesn't grow on trees, does it, Ed?
But do they print it?
No, but they make it out of paper.
Okay.
But money does fall from the sky.
What the fuck? How?
In Antarctica, there are volcanoes that are shooting up gold
Wait, what?
in a gaseous form that then crystallizes in the air and falls down to the ground.
You're saying it's raining fucking gold?
It's raining gold in Antarctica. There are 3 volcanoes on this one specific isle, if you will, of Antarctica. $6,000 worth of gold per day are falling from the skies from this volcano.
What? How the fuck do you collect all that?
With a metal detector?
Metal detector? Did they fucking pick each individual thing? Like what? They got a vacuum or some bitch? Like,
I don't know. It's probably nerdy scientists who don't even want money.
they just want to do more research.
Yeah, they probably don't even have maidens.
Jeez.
Just picking fights with scientists.
Ye old times over here, maidens and shit.
Oh, that's like a niche cultural reference there. It's not important. No bitches on the scientists on the gold island of Antarctica. Okay, I said it.
I can't with you today.
But they probably have like a sponsor, kind of like in The Meg 2,
Fucking
Where, you know,
Sharknado.
the guy who's funding the whole, like, scientific venture on this island of Antarctica is like, you better collect the fucking gold from the volcano, or I'm pulling the plug on this whole operation.
Some greedy fuck that's like, oh, great opportunity. Get to work. No.
I mean, you gotta monetize a golden volcano.
I mean, who the fuck wouldn't? It's like the fountain of youth of money. It's
Found
raining
something.
gold. I mean, I know there's planets that like rain different like metals and shit.
True.
I think it's like
True.
I don't know which one, but I think one did like silver or some kind of like
Yeah.
precious metal.
That might be more atmospheric.
Yeah, and that's exactly what it is. You know, that planet's atmosphere is just way different. But here on Earth, it's fucking raining gold. Anything can happen, ladies and gentlemen.
Never give up hope.
The goal is just out of reach.
Yeah, it's like the meme of the guy like with a pickaxe in a tunnel, and he's turning around like right before he got to all the diamonds.
Oh yeah, I know which one you're talking about. He stops and there's like another one. That's
But
like,
there's
I made
another
it.
guy who
Yeah.
made it because he went that extra.
He didn't never give up.
And then they apply that to gambling, right? They're like, if you just not quit gambling, you would have hit big. You were that close.
What the?
Loser.
Your odds are fucking down in the fucking dumpster and shit. You're over here
I
trying to
know,
gamble
right?
it away. I got this. I'm gonna come back.
All
I need
over
this
the
27 parlay to hit.
Well, speaking of people down in the dumps and gambling,
Don't talk
A
about me
viral-
like
not you.
that.
A viral topic this week is the announcement that Dave & Buster's is going to allow monetary bets
Oh,
on performances within like skee ball and all the other
here
games.
we go.
So for the
What?
record, it's not like I'm gonna bet on this family over there who wins. It's
fucking,
more like if I'm gonna play
fucking
Ed,
Hunger Games up in this bitch. I choose you.
well, it's more like if I'm gonna play Ed in air hockey, right? I could put down $5,000 on it.
What?
I don't know if it can go that high.
Sure. Let's say it. Let's say it can.
$5,000 on it. Ed's like, yeah, I'm good for $5,000. You can now officially bet using an interface at Dave & Buster's on the outcome of party games.
What the fuck?
And no, you can't do a 5-leg parlay.
Like, I have a lot of questions. How the fuck is this gonna work?
Well, I think the important thing is that it's not against the house; it's against.
That's what I'm
fellow
getting. But
people.
how? Like, that's still betting.
Yeah,
There's just no business. I mean, they can't monetize it besides them bringing in more customers to do it and spending money on other things.
yeah. You wouldn't think they would take a cut.
Yeah, it's because
You
if
would
not,
just
then they're
do
a
it on your
casino,
own.
and then now they have
Yeah.
now they have to go through a whole different legal process for that. That's fucking wild. It's just imagine coming. I wonder what is the fucking limits.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me just get 10,000 or.
I mean, imagine like you're a nice lady or man who's sleeping, and then your spouse comes home the next morning looking very disheveled and hasn't slept, and they're like, "Honey, I lost the house in a skee ball game."
Shooting the hoops.
Yeah, like, if I had just hit that one hoop,
I had 2 points.
I would have had
baby.
us a second house.
I had 2 points, baby. I
But-
was this close. No, dude, I can just picture it now. These like oddly dressed like grown men trying to shark fucking people to play games, like pool sharks, but at
Yeah.
fucking Dave & Buster's. It's like, hey, like and they do like really poorly on one of the games on purpose, and then they come
Yeah,
around.
exactly. You dive
Yeah.
and then you hustle them with that
What?
second game.
It just seems like there's a lot that can go bad here.
insane. Anyway,
Dave & Buster's, have fun. Like, I mean, let it ride.
it would be a lot of fun to have a gambling night with the boys. Everybody has to like face everybody at each game.
Man.
You have a minimum of like $10 per game. And
You have like a bet, like no, like obviously you bet in while you with the games, but like an outside bet, like whoever like
Oh, yeah.
doesn't lose, like whoever loses the most money, or like whoever tanks out first. That's yeah.
it could be fun.
You could. I'm slowly seeing it.
There's something there. I don't know what it is, but there's something there.
There's a glimmer there. It could happen if they do it right.
Mhm.
If they do it right,
Like anything.
yeah. Well, Dave & Buster's, good luck on that, man. Because I want to see it. Cause I'm gonna come with my reins of gold and bet it all. You know, I won 50 on the big fish spin.
I mean, Dave & Buster's, I feel like it works Could you imagine like if we added betting to like Chuck E. Cheese?
Oh, dude. Yo, I'd be a rich man. I was one of them kids. I just like collected them tickets, dude.
Why don't you go grab mommy's credit card?
I was good at them games, man.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, they would come back with like stacks, like just pretty much feeding the machine, like as counting it as it's fucking making them. That's funny.
Anyway, I think the last topic we wanted to go over today was a certain schmuck who was caught trying to beat the system when it comes to the carpool lane.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
This guy right
So
here. This one.
It's pretty great.
that
I
dude.
mean, he did a good job, not a great job.
I mean, it's realistic enough as you're speeding down the highway in the carpool lane, and people like kind of catch a glance to your car, especially if you have like some kind of tint. So it looks lively enough.
Yeah, if I may, the shoulders a little empty, the arm game pretty weak. If you stuff the body a little more, I think we might believe it a little more. But it's not the worst attempt I've seen, and maybe we'll put a few more here so you can see bad ones from the past.
I've heard of some for sure, like having the blow up doll or like the skeleton. I've seen the one with the skeleton. What else? Yeah, those people try to do a lot in the carpool lanes to try to get away with it.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? Just if you're gonna take your life in your own hands, own it.
Put the money in so it looks real. Real mannequins exist.
Oh, get one of those like $5,000 sex dolls.
It just has a remote like that, like you have on like somewhere button, like it just like waves. So it just seems like it's real. Like when the cop drives by, it's like, hey.
I mean, to be honest, like you can imagine you're a police officer. You pull a guy over for, having a sex doll in the.
Oh wait! Backtrack. We didn't talk about that guy's why he got pulled over. Because it wasn't because he's in the carpool lane with the mannequin looking thing.
No. He got caught because he crossed the double white lines to get out of the carpool or express lane.
Interesting.
So if he had, in theory, just stayed in there until the proper exit lane appeared, he would have gotten away with it in theory. However, an officer sees him crossing double whites, is like, hey, you can't do that, pulls him over, and it goes, what the hell is this?
But he got in trouble for the crossing the double lines, or did he get in trouble also for having the mannequin there?
They didn't specifically say what he was cited for. However, it sounds like he was brought up on both counts. The illegal use of the carpool lane as well as the crossing the lines.
Did he? It's like they didn't see him with the mannequin in the carpool lane. Well, no, I guess they did. Well, the
if you saw him cross the lines, you had to see him in the carpool lane.
That's very true. Yeah, I was thinking something else. Yeah, no, it's very true. He did cross double lines, and he had to be in the carpool lane. There's no way to. Fuck, that sucks.
Yeah, but I mean, like here in certain parts of California, those like express lanes could be free depending on how many people you have in the car. Or you can pay out of pocket like $8 to cut off a half hour from your commute, right? So it could be one of these things where he was trying to get the free express lane, and therefore maybe he isn't hit with illegal carpool. Maybe he's just hit with, now you have to pay
the extra the money that he hasn't been paying, and I'm sure they can bring up records on that.
But I'm sure you could be in big trouble.
Damn, he tried. Dumb criminals.
Yeah, I mean. It reminds me of a Curb Your Enthusiasm, where Larry David's trying to get to a Dodger game at Dodger Stadium, but the traffic is so bad, so he pulls over, pays a prostitute for the entire afternoon, and then he takes her into the carpool lane, takes her to the game. They have a lovely time together, become friends.
I mean, a man had an idea, and he rolled with it. It worked out. That's a funny.
Big ballin'.
Yeah, that's a good play. That's a good play. That's like what's those stories or like the movies where like they same thing, they hire like a prostitute or a call girl for like prom or something, Just to show off to the kids that they're like all the friends. I remember there's a couple movies that
Well,
does that.
For me, the most viral version of that is the professional Beyblade player who hires an escort,
That's a thing.
and then they play Beyblade in his bed, and then he beats her, of course. Not that there's much skill involved,
let
but
it rip.
right? But he beats her, and then he has the gall to say this quote. He goes like, obviously in Beyblade, I am the superior player, but in sex, maybe more experienced than me.
What the?
It's just like,
people have
dude.
no fucking filter sometimes. It's wild.
Like, dude, what?
What are you saying? First of all, the fucking sport that you believe in,
Yeah.
Beyblade, like, oof. Yeah, it's all luck, right? There's no
Yeah.
particular
I
skill.
mean,
You
they would
can't
argue that the
spin
angle
Yeah,
that
is that what it is?
that you shoot probably influences the rotation.
I don't fucking believe it. I'm like,
By the end of the day, it's probably more so which Beyblade you use.
the fucking weights, the power so it spins longer,
Yeah.
how they crash together. I'm sure there's like a bunch of things, but
Yeah.
it's mostly luck.
Mostly luck. Yeah. Not the operator, but
Yeah.
anyway, so there you go. Probably not the worst client she had though, that escort.
Yeah, she had some fun, right? She just got to play
Not her worst
toys,
time. Yeah.
spinning tops. She was like, oh my god, yay.
Doesn't have to worry about catching an STD after that one.
And that's my cue to go.
Okay. Thank you for watching 2TL. Is it right this time?